Hello everyone, welcome to Chem India Academy. Today in this video we are going to discuss part first of IIT JAM NMR previous year questions. Okay, so in this video let us start our first question from IIT JAM 2021. Okay, so in this question the compound shows 1H NMR spectra. Okay, at delta values 7.31, 7.21, 4.5 and 2.3, means here total number of signals are 4. So just calculate the total different types of proton will give different NMR signal in a 1H spectra. Okay, so here total number of types of proton will be 1. Here is the hydrogen, this is 2 types, then these hydrogens are second type, here is the third type, and this is 4 type. So here total 4 types of proton, but here is the signal for 1H, and in the signals there is no signal for 1H proton. So option A will be the incorrect option. So if you calculate total number of proton in option C, and here total this is A types of proton, B types, C type, D type, okay, E type and F type. So here total number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, total 6 type of proton. So this is also wrong option. Now next, in the next, if you see at D option, here is the 2 protons, and this 2 proton will have at adjacent carbon total 3 protons, means this 2H will give the quartet. Okay, this is the sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So this 2 proton will give nearly value for 0.5 to 2 ppm, okay, in this range. But we have this value for 2s signal is, okay, value of 2s signal is 4.5. This indicates that the CH2 group should be attached to the highly electronegative atom. So in this option, if you see at B, only this CH2 will attach to the electronegative the electronegative atom chlorine. Okay, so this, due to this electronegative atom, the CH2 will give the signal at 4.5 ppm. Okay, hence our option B will be the correct answer. Now the next question from IIT JAM 2020. Okay, so in this question we have to calculate the double bond equivalence, and if you see the formula for double bond equivalence is the summation I running from 1 to n valence minus 2, okay, divided by 2 plus 1, and here valence means the valency of the particular atom. Okay, so here total 14 carbon atoms. So if we calculate dBe equal to total number of carbon 40 into valency of carbon atom is 4 minus 2, okay, plus total number of hydrogen into valency of hydrogen 1 minus 2 plus the valence total number of oxygen atom 2 into valence of oxygen will be 2 minus 2, okay, whole divided by 2 and plus 1. This 2 minus 2 equal to 0, so this will cancel. Okay, and here is the 40 into 4 minus 2 means 2, 40 into 2 28 minus, because 1 minus 2 will be minus 1, so 28 minus 12, okay, divided by 2 plus 1. If you calculate this value, we get 16 divided by 2 plus 1, which will give 8 plus 1 equal to 9. So our double bond equivalence will be 9. Okay, 9. So correct answer will be the 9 double bond equivalence. So over this compound C4H12 O2 will give 9 double bond equivalence. Now next question from IIT JAM 2020. So in this question we have to calculate the total number the compounds which will have only 2 signals in 1H spectrum in the 3:2 ratio. Now this 3:2 ratio indicates that there are total 2 types of proton which will give 3:2 types of signal. So just calculate different types of proton will give different NMR signal in the spectra. So just calculate total number of signals. So here is the plane of symmetry. So here is 1 type, okay, this is B type proton and this is C type. So compound A will give total 3 signals, so A will incorrect option. Compound B total, this is the plane of symmetry passing through this carbon atoms. This is A type proton, this is B type, this is C type and this is D type. So total number of signals will be 4. So this is also wrong option because we have just 2 types of protons. Now in option C, if you calculate, here is the plane of symmetry. Okay, there are 2 types of plane of symmetry. So here is the A type of proton, okay, and all these 4 atoms will have similar chemical environment. So all this hydrogen will be similar type of, this is B type of proton. Okay, so in this option total two types of proton, and which have the A types of proton and B types of proton as follows. That is, A types of proton will be 6 as to total B types of proton 4. So if you simple ratio for this 3 as to 2. So option C will be the correct answer. Now check the option D. So in this case, if you calculate total number of A type and B type of proton, that is this and this will be the same type of proton, and this is also same type of proton. Means here also A as to B ratio will be the 6 as to 4. If you simplify this ratio, we will get 3 as to 2. So our correct option will be the C and D. So C and D will be the our correct option. So now next question from, this is a question from IIT JAM 2019. Just we have to remember one point. If any proton, okay, any proton is attached to the electron withdrawing group, okay, then it will have highest chemical shift value. Now if we look at the compound, in the compound the proton Hy is attached to the sp center here, and also this is electronegative atom. So this is highly this CH2 group is attached to the highly electron withdrawing groups. Okay, so this Hy protons will have highest chemical shift value. So only one option which shows the Hy proton has highest value. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now the next question from IIT JAM 2019. In this question, this is question from IIT JAM 2019. In this question we have to calculate the magnetic field value. Okay, so B naught value we have to calculate. So first is the, they given the value for gyromagnetic ratio, that is 26.75 into 10 to the power 7 radian per Tesla per second. Okay, so we have to calculate first this gyromagnetic ratio in per Tesla per second, and also we know that 1 radian equal to 2 pi. So just divide this gyromagnetic ratio by 2 pi, then we get value in per Tesla per second. So if we divide this value by 2 pi, then we get our value is 42.59 into 10 to the power 6 per Tesla per second, and per second means hertz. So we can also write this 42.59 megahertz per Tesla. Okay, this is option 1, this is 1. Okay, now second is they given the precessional frequency. The precessional frequency means the frequency of the NMR machine. Okay, the machine equal to 300 megahertz. So we have one formula, that is precessional frequency equal to gamma into B naught. Okay, so B naught is the magnetic field strength. So B naught equal to precessional frequency divided by gyromagnetic ratio. If you calculate this value, that is 300 megahertz divided by 42.59 megahertz per Tesla. If we calculate this value, then we get the B naught equal to 7.1. Okay, 7.1 Tesla. Okay, so our correct answer will be the 7.1 Tesla. Okay, now next question from the IIT JAM 2017. So in this question we have to calculate the shift from resonance. Okay, shift from the TMS. So we know that in the NMR spectra, here is the signal for the TMS, and the shift resonance from the TMS means the frequency for the sample. Okay, sample. So we have to calculate the frequency for sample. So we have one formula that shows delta equal to delta in ppm. Okay, delta in ppm, which is equal to frequency of sample in hertz divided by operating frequency in megahertz. So just put up value in this equation, then we get the frequency of sample. So mu equal to delta into operating frequency. So 2 into 350, then we get 700 hertz. So our answer will be the 700 hertz. Hence the frequency from TMS will be the 700 hertz. So next question from IIT JAM 2017. In this question, we have to calculate the number of proton NMR signal in the compound P and Q. So different type of proton will give the proton which having the different chemical environment will give the different proton NMR signal in a NMR spectroscopy. So just calculate the total number of different types of protons that will give the NMR signal. Okay. So in this question, in the P compound, total number of protons are, this is A type of proton, B type of proton, and this is C type. So compound B, the compound P have total 3 types of protons. So compound P will give total 3 signal. Now in the compound Q, total number of signals will be, this is A, B, here hydrogen will give C types of proton, and this is the D types of proton. Okay, so total compound Q will give total 4 types of proton. The compound Q will give total 4 proton NMR signal in a NMR spectroscopy. So our option A will be the correct answer. Okay, the P will give total 3 and Q will give 4 types of proton NMR signal. So next question from IIT JAM 2016. So in this question we have to calculate the correct order of our chemical shift value for labeled methyl groups. Okay, so we know that the methyl group which is attached to the highly electron withdrawing group, okay, highly electron withdrawing group will give the highest delta value. So at the in the compound if you see, this methyl 2 will will give the highest delta value because this is attached to the highly electronegative atom oxygen. So the option B or C will be the correct answer. Okay, so A and D will be the wrong option. Now both option having the methyl group at lowest chemical shift value. Okay, so just we have to check for the methyl first and methyl 4. If you see, both the methyl first and methyl 4 methyl 1 and methyl 4 are attached to the sp2 center, but this benzylic at benzylic center the electron withdrawing group also present. Okay, so this benzylic methyl group will have the highest delta value due to this electron withdrawing nature. So methyl 1 will have highest delta value than methyl 4, hence our correct order will be the methyl 2, okay, then methyl first, then methyl 4, okay, and at last methyl 3. So our correct answer will be the option number B. The next question from IIT JAM 2016. So in this question we have to calculate the compounds. This is multiple select question. The compounds which shows only 2 signals in 1S spectra and IR absorption at 1600 and 19 centimeter inverse. So the first, that is this IR value indicates that the compound will be ketone. Okay, ketone. So the ester option will be disconnected. Now next is the, we have to calculate total number of signals that will give the correct compound. Okay, the compound A will have the total A types of proton, this is B types, okay, this is A type and this is B types. So in this compound A, total 2 signal A and B types of proton, so this will give total 2 types of signal, and this is also ketone, so option A will be the correct answer. Now next question, in the next option B, total number of protons will be, this is total types of proton will be, this is A type of, then this is B type, C type, and this is D types. So here total 4 types of proton, so this is also wrong option. Now option D, if you see, this is the A types of proton, okay, all these 3 methyl group, then this is B type, so this option will have A types and B types of proton, so this is also keto compound, so option D will be the correct answer. So our correct option will the correct answer will be option number A and option number D. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Okay, now in the next part we are going to discuss remaining question from IIT JAM. Okay.